Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Reggae Up Yourself Podcast with me, your host, the Fuchaman. And as you can see, we got the beautiful Tina B in the house with us. Tina B, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks, the Fuchaman.
Thank you so much for joining us, man. Like, I'm loving that tune that I heard the other day. I'm loving it, loving that tune on the radio. And
Thank you very much.
I'm so happy that you agreed to come and have a chat with us because, you know, myself and the fans want to know more about you, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's what we do here. That's what we do here is like get down to the real, you know, the real bit to let people know the real Tina B behind the music. So let's start with, where exactly are you from?
I'm from Nottingham, born and bred in Nottingham, still live in Nottingham, yeah.
Okay, where in Nottingham? Give me, I need village, I need, I need village, I need town, I need village, I need school, I need...
I live in a place called Bakersfield in Nottingham. Mm-hmm. Quiet little place. Yeah. It's one of them places you're not passing by, you have to actually be going to that person's house. It's like a bit out of the way. Yeah, but it's nice. Nice area, quiet.
Has that got like a village mentality? Because sometimes when I'm going to places in England, my experience, when I go into places in England where you got no reason, you can't just go in there unless you got reason to, or you know what I mean? Sometimes you got a little village mentality.
No, it's not. I'm not talking about living in a bush or anything like that. It's not like that. It's just...
Hey, nothing is wrong with bush, you know. I shouldn't be laughing. I am from the bush. No. I'm from the bush in the hills of Jamaica, you know. So don't knock the bush.
Respect for the bush. It's not technically bush. It's just one of those areas that, as I said, you have to actually be going to see somebody there. It's not bush though, you know what I mean?
Okay,
but it's cool.
Okay. So yeah. What was it like going to school? Because you know you grew up there going to school. What was it like growing up and going to school there? I mean, in England as well. Like, I don't know a lot about those places, but like obviously a black girl, black family growing up there, is there a lot of black people that live there?
There's lots of black people, but I went to all girls school actually.
Okay.
And that school, yeah, it was interesting. So we had a girls' school down the bottom of the road, boys' school at the top of the road, and it was interesting.
Yes. What kind of kid were you? What kind of child were you? Were you like a good girl or?
Of course, I was very good.
You answered that too quick, you know.
Yeah, I was a good girl, you know. Okay. I was more like a tomboy for a lot of the time. And then, you know, football, cricket, climbing trees and stuff. And then secondary school was like a shock because you had to wear, you know, this proper uniform and you had to act a different way. We used to play tennis, hockey, you know what I mean, all them sort of things there. But it was cool. I liked hockey. I used to play hockey for the school, netball for the school, did athletics. So it was nice. It was nice there. Yeah. I hated maths. But I hated maths, but everything else was all right.
I love maths. It's the only one that I actually really like, to be honest with you.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Okay. We'll do so. I'll teach you some maths in the next interview.
No.
Today, not today. Not for today. Okay. All right. So were you one of those artists that started out singing in the school and church?
No. Not really. No, not really, because the school that I went to, they were more focused on like the black children to be more athletic. They didn't really push you academically, you know, and it's like, you know, if you don't run for the school, you won't be able to do this. And if you don't, you know, they're sort of like, it was kind of a blackmail thing, you know, so they didn't have a problem us missing lessons, you know, to go and do athletics, and would they push the other kids more than us? You know, one time I got told, if you don't run for the school, you're not going to be in the steel band. So I was like, all right, take me out.
That's interesting, actually, because I've heard interviews with other people who grew up in England, other black people, should I say, grew up in England, talking about similar things to this. This is ridiculous. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? This is ridiculous. And like I said, unfortunately, it's not the first time I'm hearing this. So, So where is this interest in music or love for music came from then?
Well, just like most Jamaican families, you know what I mean? You grew up on music because Saturday, Sunday, no one's going to work really, technically. So you've got music playing while you're cleaning up, while you're cooking, especially on a Sunday, you've got that on, get your songs of praise and got the words on so you can sing to it as well. Even if the music's not that great, you can sing to it. My uncle is also in music. Trevor Starr is a guitarist. Yeah, that's my uncle. So we grew up knowing it, seeing him on the telly on Top of the Pops doing his thing, and we're just a musical family. You know what I mean?
Okay, so would you say that he was one of your inspiration then, because for somebody to be that close to you?
Yeah, I think so, because it was like you've seen somebody on the telly, but you related to them as well. But
that's true.
It wasn't different in any way. Like there's my uncle and is a pop star, is something on the telly. It was just Uncle Trevor. It's still Uncle Trevor.
Yeah. So, but you mentioned about listening to songs of praise and things like that. So, why reggae music instead of R&B and pop and stuff like that?
I like all types of music, but it's like I grew up on Lovers Rock. I love Lovers Rock music. And most people, when they hear my voice, they push me towards Lovers Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and I don't mind it because I like it, but it's time for a change. You know what I mean? So even I've still got the same type of voice. I'm doing different type of music now. So I'm more into the roots type music, and it just sort of like fits well. It fits well with it.
Okay, so who is some of your Lovers Rock influences that you grew up listening to?
Oh, Louisa Marks, my favorite. Louisa Marks,
okay.
Carl Thompson, Janet Kay, Sandra Cross. You name them, Kofi. Yeah, all of those guys.
That's amazing.
John McLean, all of them.
That's amazing. I mean, luckily, I have had the opportunity to interview. I've interviewed Sandra Cross and Dawn Penn. Sorry, Dawn Penn. I just had a mind blank. So I've interviewed both of them on my podcast.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Those are some great people. Those are some.
They are, yeah. People. Yeah.
So when did you made your first track?
December. December last year.
So
that's my first track.
But you have been singing a long time before that.
Yeah, but I used to. My sort of journey is back to front because most people start doing like PAs and things like that, and then they progress onto a band. But I started with bands. So, you know what I mean? So I didn't actually record anything because everything was like live, you know what I mean? So
was it a cover band? Were you doing covers?
I did covers and did originals as well.
But just didn't record any yet?
No.
Okay. That's amazing. So have you still got that band ready for a concert and stuff like that?
No, that band is no more. So that band is no more, so it's going to be a fresh band when I do live stuff.
Fresh start. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. And so basically, now Tina B, that song. Tell me about that song because I have listened to that song. I want to say it's called Decision.
It is.
See, I told you. You know what? I listened to that song and I'm like, this is quite cool, actually. But I'm not going to go on about it. I want you to tell me what's the meaning of that song and why you wrote that song.
Well, it's basically about not only women, but men as well, being hurt in the past and want to try and trust people again, want to try again, but they're kind of scared. So they're kind of asking up front, are you going to break my heart if I give you my loving? Kind of, they let the barriers down. So I saw one of them chat shows on, and there was a woman on there, and she was like, got this dilemma. Yes, he's cheated on her, didn't pass the lie detector, and she was like ifing and butting if she should stay with him. And I thought, gosh, she should just walk, basically. You know what I mean? But then you think sometimes it's not that easy for people to just do that, so they're cautious, about letting the barriers down, and that's where that song came from.
Yeah.
That's where that came from.
Okay, that's amazing. Well, it
Wasn't a personal story. It was just a song.
It wasn't personal. I was trying to figure out whether or not, you know, it was more personal.
Won't be.
Okay, weren't you? Okay. Well, thanks for clearing that up. What have you got for the what's plans you got coming out? Also, before you answer that, where is the song available right now? Where can people get the song?
Oh wow, the song's available on Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. It's on the Stevie J Chart Show website. Yes, almost everywhere. Just put Tina B Decisions and it just pops up. Yeah.
Yes. Well, people, that is an amazing song. Like I said, I testified to that. I really liked it. I think I messaged you when I listened to that song on Instagram.
You did, yes, you did. Thanks for that.
So I do take time and show respect for other people's music as well. You know, I know how difficult it is when you're trying to spread your music to the world and for people to hear it. So I always try to support other people where I can, you know what I mean?
Respect for that.
Yeah, man. So are we can expect an EP or an album anytime from you this year? Is that any?
I'm hoping to. Yeah, because I've got enough material. It's just finding the right rhythms for the music. I'm recording again next month. About 3 tracks I'm recording next month with the same label. But I'm looking at other options as well. You know, I'm talking to other people about certain things to see.
Have you done a collaboration, or is there anyone at all that you can think of that you'd like to do a collaboration with?
I haven't so far. I've been having a lot of suggestions about collaborations as far as Zimbabwe and Cape Town, because I've done a couple of interviews with the radio stations and they're keen to like get involved in it. They're very supportive, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm due to do a collaboration with Ricardo McKenzie, Ricky Rankin in the future, but nobody sort of like pops out right now, you know, because everybody's doing their own thing and they're doing so well as well, so including yourself. So it's just waiting and see what happens, you know what I mean?
Thank you. How is the lockdown treating you as well before we go?
Lockdown's all right. I don't really go here and there and anywhere, so it's just the same to me, work and home. And the only thing is you don't have the choice now if you wanted to have the choice to do certain things, but it doesn't bother me. I'm quite a bit of a house rat, you know what I mean?
It's easier for you now. The decision is made for you now, so it's easy. You just got to stay with it. There
you go. Another decision. It's all about decision.
Have you had the vaccine yet?
No, I know you have though.
Okay. Are you gonna take it?
Hell no.
Okay, that's all right. I'm just checking. I'm not here to sell it. I'm not here to sell it to you or anybody at all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unless I'm being sponsored by the people who make it, I probably would actually try to encourage people more. But no, but
you're some undercover AstraZeneca rep, aren't you?
Huh? Oh boy! All right, Tina B, tell people where they can find you if they want to follow you on the internet.
They can find me on Facebook, Tina B Official. They can find me on Instagram, Official Tina B, and I'm on Twitter at Tina B Official.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, Tina B, it's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you so much. And I want to just say, keep up the good work. Just keep doing what you're doing. I know that very often, even as a male myself, it's difficult for male, but I always feel like musically, it is so much harder for a female, doesn't matter how talented they are. Females always get a lot less support more than their male counterpart for some reason. You know, maybe it is a man's world, but what I'm saying is I think that you're really talented and I like your style, I like your vibes.
Thank you.
Just hold on in there. And that's why I wanted to interview you and bring you on my show as well, to let people who haven't seen you from my side yet get to see you. You know what I mean?
Thank you. So thank you.
Good luck and just keep up the good work. And I look forward to hear what's coming out in the future, right?
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me. And you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.